everyone. Welcome to another episode of No Title Needed. We are coming to you from the beautiful Feinstein's Cabaret at the Hotel Carmichael in Carmel, Indiana, US of A. Happy Monday. I'm Cynthia Collins.
And I'm Scott Osborne.
So proud that you know your name. I know. And we are your co-hosts. We are here with two spectacular people, Robert Moore and Pollyana Ribeiro. Yes. Huzzah! And they are absolutely, you really are two spectacular human beings. Ballet dancers, pure pros. You run your own company now, on Pointe.
That's correct.
You are currently, and from what you were telling me, Robert, up at the Reardon Auditorium in Anderson.
Yeah, we've been performing up there this whole season.
And are you going to stay there? Is that a set thing?
That is a set thing.
Wow.
Oh, that's great.
Great.
Oh, my gosh. So we met, and you've never met them.
No, this is my first time.
Yes. Okay. And we met doing a little film called
They seem lovely.
They are.
Yeah.
They really
We'll give
are.
it some time, but
Yeah, I know. I know. First impressions. Noble Vision. You guys were the dancers in that, and also people that got blown up.
Yeah.
Yes.
Film acting debut.
Yes. Yes. But how long has On Point been established? When did you establish that?
Well, we're going into our 9th season. So in 2016, I came back here and started construction on the building. And then Pollyana joined that fall, 2016.
Where are you from here originally?
Yes. So,
Oh.
yeah, I grew up in Noblesville, actually. And that's where our school is now. That's why we came back here, because I have family. And so,
Okay.
yeah, I grew up here, and there wasn't a lot of options for dance back when I was a child. So my teacher said, if you want to do this, you have to go. So at age 15, I went to the Herod Conservatory in Boca Raton, Florida.
That's very fancy.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, it's in Boca.
funny story, my wife, Pollyana, from Brazil,
Yes.
she won a lot of competitions. And one of her first competitions, she got a scholarship to go to, was it?
Well,
Moscow?
when you're young and you do like international competitions, you get scholarships to go to schools. So I have 3 gold medals in Brazil. And when I was 12, I got a full scholarship to go to Leningrad, Russia. And my dad was like, no, you can't. You're 12 years old. There's no way you're going to go to Russia, But I promise, if something along comes again, then you can go. So when I was 13, I went back and I won a gold medal again. Then a scholarship came. So I got a scholarship to go to Herod Conservatory in Florida.
Yeah, and the school was actually brand new.
Wait. You guys met when you were kids?
So no.
no. I was about to say prodigy level, though. My goodness, that's some real achievements early on.
When I went to Herod, there was no dorms yet.
It was a brand new
It was a brand new. So
conservatory.
we lived in a hotel, 1 floor in a hotel. It's scholarship. Like everybody that goes to Herod is full scholarship.
Okay.
So, and it's school together with ballet. Yes. So when I was there, we were in a hotel, and then they start building and got the dorms. By the time I left, I was 16, so I was there for 3 years. They sent me to Helsinki, Finland. It's an international competition as well, and I won a gold medal there. So I got a whole bunch of job offers, but I chose Boston because Bruce Marks at the time used to come and guest teach at Herod, and I loved him. And he was a director of Boston Ballet. So I chose Boston Ballet. So I joined Boston Ballet when I was 16.
Yeah. Well, then listen, especially if you're on point, which you were on point dancer.
Yeah.
Yeah. You start young. I mean, the ballet dancers start young.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to start almost to be at that level as a child. I don't know any dancer, even who's crossed over from ballet into, a lot of dancers do that. They cross over to musical theater.
Yeah.
But they all started as children. All of them. Yeah. All of the major dancers started when they were very young.
I was very lucky because my aunt had a ballet school in Brazil, and my mom used to play the piano for my aunt. So literally, I was there as a baby crawling in the studio. So Yes, they had to hide the pointe shoes away from me because I would just go and anybody, you just see a pointe shoe, put on my foot and just go,
That's an
So-
early influence of dance and music.
That's very
like
true.
At home.
Yes,
Yeah, I mean,
yes. No, I was very fortunate. Very, very fortunate.
Yeah.
But we didn't meet at Harrod. We met in Boston, actually.
Yeah. So
So,
we're skipping around a little bit.
No, it's okay. So you're with Boston Ballet. Did you go to Boston Ballet then?
So yes, so actually she put Herod on the map when she won the gold medal at the Helsinki competition. So my teacher, that was on the radar. That's why I went to the Herod Conservatory. So it was, I didn't meet her there.
Okay.
So I went there after she was there. So I knew of her. She was actually, kind of the famous
Pollyanna icon.
Yes.
The
You got
Pollyanna.
lucky.
The Pollyanna. The Pollyanna.
And so, yeah, ironically, I also chose to go to Boston and I got a job with Boston Ballet in their second company. And so I was there and I knew of Pollyanna, but it's a large company and I saw her, but she didn't really notice me until the first Nutcracker, her sister came to visit and her sister was like, "Who's that guy over there?" And that's the first time Pollyanna was
Who's
like,
the tall one?
"Who's that guy over there?"
Yeah, because you are pretty tall.
Yeah.
What are you? That's
6'2".
for a ballet dancer man. That's kind of rare.
Yeah.
A lot of them are much smaller because of the lifts. Because doing the lifts. and
Well, it's
everything,
true,
right?
but
right?
actually being tall gave me
Yeah.
actually some of my first opportunities
Yeah.
because there were some taller dancers, female dancers that didn't have a partner.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yes, it goes both
Good.
ways.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
we didn't get a chance to dance together much because of it. No.
Yeah.
Right.
Because it's so
No, right? Yes. Okay. So let's fast forward. Okay. So here you are. You meet. You're like, okay, we're gonna be together now.
Yeah.
We're gonna be together now, and kismet, and then what? I mean, I know you said you came back here to start this company because you wanted to be home with your family, back home with family. But I mean, you got to think about that. Okay, we're going to start a ballet company. School. It's really, you have a school. You have a kind of a conservatory.
Yeah.
Actually.
yes.
It's a conservatory.
Yeah.
And then, of course, you have probably have your core dancers when you do your, you the core. And then you bring in guests at all. Your guest dancers, right? You bring in the guest dancers.
Yeah.
You just did Don Quixote, right?
At what point in your lives did that work life start? At what age together, or what year? When did that start?
So she started
correlation
with
with the business.
Boston at 16, and then 3 years later, I joined Boston at 18.
I'm more asking Indiana.
And then you got
what
together.
got you going with?
And then you were like, oh, we're going to start a conservatory.
Yes.
Okay. So,
Like, ding, ding, ding. Like,
yeah.
Right.
what are we going to do?
Yeah.
Well, a few things happened in between.
Well, I'm sure. Life.
At Boston, Pollyanna, I got a major hip surgery, and we won't go into all that, but I had some complications, so didn't know if I was going to be able to dance again. They said you might not dance.
That's deadly
Yeah.
words.
So that was in 2005, and Pollyanna decided to retire from the stage and started teaching full time. And so we moved back here
I love teaching, by the way, too. Yes.
and started.
And
Okay.
go hand.
Well, you have to. You have to be good.
Well, in 2005, we started a small school. We just rented a studio space, and then after that first year, we had to make a decision: are we going to expand and go, or we got an offer from Pittsburg Ballet to go teach there at their school full time. So we said we're still young, we have time, and this is a full commitment. So we decided to go to Pittsburg, and we started teaching full time, and one thing led to another. I was getting back in shape, and I was actually starting to dance again. And the director came to us and said, I need a guy. There's been an injury. Can you pick someone from the school? And Polly said, well, why not this guy? So I ended up having a second career in Pittsburgh.
That's
He
great.
gave me a contract for that first, it was Swan Lake. And then I ended up being a soloist with Pittsburgh, and she was teaching full time. So we were there for 8 years.
Well, we were in Boston for 14 and Pittsburgh for 8.
Yeah.
And then my best friend that I danced with Boston Ballet, Patrick Armand, he's French. After he retired, he became director of San Francisco Ballet School. And when we were in Pittsburgh, he kept like for 3 years, he kept asking, Polly, come and work for me.
Yeah.
I need to be a full-time teacher in San Francisco Ballet School. And I was like, I don't know. I'm so comfortable here in Pittsburgh. And then the third time, Rob was like, what are you doing, Polly? Let's go. This is another chapter of our life.
So then you went out to San Francisco.
Yes.
We're at San Francisco,
Yeah.
and she taught with the San Francisco Ballet School,
Yeah.
and I danced with Smew Ballet.
You were in high
That was my
demand.
third career.
It was you guys got to be at the same
We got to
spot.
take a break. It's awesome.
Yeah.
We got to take a quick break, and then we're going to come back and we're going to talk about more fascinating things about you. Let's head right. All right, thanks. Back in a minute.
I'm Randy Sorrell. I hope you love some of my art that you are about to experience. Cheers. Fruit of the Vine is this one's title, and it celebrates our love of wine and vineyards and historic maps and beautiful grapes. I think you would love this. Somewhere in your home? If you dig music, especially jazz or blues and small nightclubs or even the Palladium, you're really going to enjoy this rhythm and blues oil paintings. Just absolutely captures the character and the vibe of being in one of those fun clubs. Welcome to Afternoon on the Sands. And if you've been there, you recognize it, right? Notre Dame, Eiffel Tower, one of the many historical bridges, cool oil painting with metallic. Oh, I love downtown Indy, and this is Monument Circle with the historic monument and Robert Indiana's famous love sculpture, acrylic painting. What a great way to celebrate your heritage.
Hey, welcome back to No Title Needed. And we are here with our wonderful guests, Robert and Pollyana, and they run On Pointe Conservatory. Now, I say Conservatory Ballet Company. What is the official title of On Pointe?
It's On Point Indiana Ballet.
Okay, great. And you are at Reardon Auditorium in Anderson. Just got done with a production, the ballet Don Quixote,
That's right.
where you played. Thank you very much for the goatee. Where you played Don Quixote, and you played something with a massive
Bartender.
Oh, you were the bow wench.
Yes. So
Oh, with that red wax hair. Okay, so you're like, okay, listen. You were born and raised here. We're going to my native land. We're going to start this company. Okay. That's not easy. I know firsthand it is not easy from the ground up to start an arts organization. But you did it.
Yeah.
And how long now? 8 years? 8, 9? What
we're
did you
going
say?
on our ninth season.
Right.
Started with 0 students.
Well, yeah. Like I believe it.
Yeah.
Like you said, it's hard to do, but it was my brother and his wife. They're the business. They run the
Okay, they're administrative. Administrative side.
yes,
Okay.
and all of that. So it was
I didn't know
between my brother and I, and he said, my career was ending, and he said, well, why don't we open this thing together? And honestly, we wouldn't have done it without my brother Chris, and it's awesome because it is that hard
great.
to do artistic and
Very,
Silly's family run.
very
yeah.
difficult.
So we do the artistic side, and
And they do
It's very difficult.
yeah,
It's doable, but it's hard.
yeah,
But thank goodness
Right.
that
Yeah.
you have that from the get-go,
yeah.
Yes.
right? But before you were at Reardon, I know you guys were all over the place.
Yeah.
I mean, you were just trying to find places to perform,
Yeah.
which is, yeah, I mean,
Our home is in Noblesville. That's where our studio is located,
Yeah.
and so we performed at the theater there in Noblesville. But their schedule just got too busy to accommodate what we need to do because we go in for 4 days. So we have a tech night, dress rehearsal, and then shows.
Our productions are pretty big and elaborate with props and sets and, I mean, you name it. So it takes time. And we like to put a floor down.
well, you have to, sir. You have to lay down the marble. You got to lay down that floor.
Yeah.
And you there's so much that goes into it, and that you move into the space 4 days beforehand. That is a very short tech time. Very short, especially when you have to, not just the performers are coming in just for that tech, you have to move everything in. You're loading in
Yes.
4 days before
Right.
Yes.
it's opening.
Production. Yeah, it's a production.
Well, it is a production, but that is a very short time. That's a short time for tech for the performers.
Oh, yeah.
But that is a short time to load in and tech.
Yeah.
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 You know?
Can you tell us a little bit about the experience that your students go through on a weekly basis?
Okay. Well, we got 2 programs. We have the pre-professional program that comes in the morning, and then we have the night program as well. Explained a little bit better. He's so good at it.
So our day program, they come 6 days a week, Monday through Saturday, and they come at 12 o'clock in the afternoon, and they have their technique classes, followed by Pointe class or men's variation. And then we do rehearsals because we do outreaches within the community too.
We do a lot of pas de deux too. It's very important as well. So we do a lot of partnering as well. We do, and then they can. It's like a unlimited. So they come in the mornings and afternoons at 12 to 4. But they can also come at night and do extra ballet classes at night. But they will also have the electives, which is modern, contemporary, tap if they wish, musical theater. It's overall, we try to make sure
Yeah.
You have to be a well-rounded dancer.
Yes.
Right.
Well, you have to be.
Yes.
Well, if they got a question, you guys got the answer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it seems
But
like.
but these students, like you were talking about, Scott, with the kids who have moved on.
Right. Yeah. Where have they gone to?
Yeah. So we have dancers that go to professional ballet companies like Pittsburg Ballet, Ballet West. We have dancers, like we say, you have to be well-rounded, that have gone on to Broadway, musical theater, cruise lines,
Yeah.
have danced for Disney. I mean, you name it. I mean,
We have kids that went to Pittsburg, San Francisco, Boston, Ballet West, also colleges. Like a lot of kids went to Butler University as well, IU University as well for the dance program.
Yep.
So, I mean, we try to, again, accommodate for. Sometimes they come in with one view, one frame of mind, but as they trained, they see, oh no, I'm not interested in that.
Can't stick to one thing. That's the problem. They'll never work. The more I always say, the more you can do, the more you work.
Right.
I always just say that.
Well, the more you learn, the less you know, too. It's like that saying, like, you want to know more.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, and to expand yourself is very important. You know, yeah.
At what point do you recognize that spark in that student that really does truly go out in the world and take this seriously?
I think it's the dedication, the love, the determination. You can tell when the kid is like hyper focused, and having a facility always help. But if you don't have the love and determination and all that, wanting to do it, even if you have the facility, you're not gonna get it. You need to have your heart.
Who's the youngest? What's your age range?
Oh, we go from 3 all the way up to 22, 23 years old.
So is there a 3-year-old that comes in and you're like, oh, that kid's here comes the 3-year-old.
There we go.
Determined.
No.
Grabbing point shoes like you were
I
doing.
think you can tell by sometimes it's even 12, 13 years olds. We have a very, very amazing teacher and teachers that take care of the littles, because that's a special skill, completely different skill. We deal with the 12 up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we do it a little bit older.
I think you're very smart, Tubi, because especially with dance companies, and it's the same with opera. Opera singers are now, this started a few years ago, they are having opera singers take acting classes and take.
not just push them on the stage.
It's not how it used to be.
Yeah.
Stage presence.
You must
stage presence.
Yeah, you must expand. You must expand because the company will. It's very difficult for these companies to stay afloat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's hard enough for what I do, theater and musical theater, but for dance and opera, to me it's even harder.
Yeah.
It's even harder to sell it.
Yeah.
That's true.
Well, the companies are getting smaller too, so
No.
they don't have just this is the classical dancer, or this is the
No, you
contemporary
do
dancer.
everything. Yes.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing that the companies are getting smaller?
Well, I think it's just you have to adapt with the times. I mean,
Yeah.
the funding is getting smaller, and,
Yes.
and so you just have to work with what you have.
And I think that performing artists and see if you feel the same way, and visual artists too, actually, you have to, first thing, you have to be thick-skinned
Yes.
as hell.
Yeah.
And you must go with, I hate to use that word, pivot. Everybody was using that word pivot when COVID came around, but you have to. You have to go with it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? To survive.
And that's good at rejection.
It's a survival technique. Well, that's where the thick skin
Thick skin comes along. Yeah.
It's a survival mode that we all have.
And you know what I think it's very important too, that I think it's important to us, is that you have to prepare, especially our older kids, now, because they're coming, like for our nephew, he's going to Kansas City now, you know?
Okay.
Just got a job in Kansas City. Very proud. Yeah. So this is the thing, you don't just prepare them technically, but you have to prepare them mentally too.
For life.
Yes. And you have to make sure that, you have to check all the boxes for them. You know, because you're going to have your highs, you're going to have your lows, you're going to have your disappointments, and you have to be prepared. They're 15, 16, 17 years old, you know what I mean? So
Kids.
Hard to take rejection at that age, too.
Kids, it's hard. Kids. Anyway, all right, listen. We got to wrap it up. I'm so sorry. I could sit here for
great.
hours because you guys are always great to talk to, and I always really enjoy seeing you. Every time I see you, I'm like, get giddy. And I don't get giddy a lot. So, I'm like, oh my God, Robert Pollyana. But good luck with On Pointe. It sounds like you guys are doing great. Please tell, what is your next thing coming up? What's happening? Is it summer classes?
Yeah, we have a summer intensive.
Give that real quick.
It's coming up next week, actually, June 2nd through the end of June. So we have a month of intensives, and that's 6 days a week.
have a couple guest teachers coming for that too.
Great.
Yeah.
Great. Okay, and all your information will probably be put on the screen.
Okay.
We'll see it to your website and how to find out about you guys, and if anybody wants to put their kids in a dance class, or teenager, whatever, should come to you.
Oh, we appreciate it.
In my opinion.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yes, go to them. Oh, they're very good. They don't mess around.
Oh.
I mean, you can just see your background and what you guys have done, and all of your professional career that the both of you have had is really impressive, because a lot of people in the business, and it's hard, we all know it's hard, don't get those opportunities, or don't have, they don't.
Yeah.
It's very difficult. And you two really have absolutely fabulous resumes, in my opinion. So that, for you to be spreading that knowledge to younger people is so important. So important. And I mean, don't you agree?
Absolutely.
I am really diehard about that.
I mean, education's the best thing you can do.
It really, and like you said, it's not just educating them in dance. You're really preparing these kids,
Successful.
to be successful, live their life, whatever they want to do.
Yes.
It doesn't, they're, some of them are not going to go on to dance. It doesn't matter.
Lessons carry on.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You are really teaching them some life lessons.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you again.
Thank
Both
you.
really exceptional human beings, and thanks for being here and spending the time with us.
Our pleasure.
Lucky to have you.
Yeah,
It's a privilege meeting you.
Pleasure's mine.
All right, I know. And thank you for joining us for another episode of No Title Needed here at Feinstein's Cabaret. Come on over, see some wonderful entertainment. There is a wide variety of entertainment here at this beautiful, lovely cabaret almost every night of the week. And the mixologists are great,
Great food.
and it's great nosh. Get a little cocktail, and see some wonderful entertainment, lovely intimate space. And thanks, Cynthia Collins.
Scott Osborne.
And we'll see you next time. Thank you.